Hello class, so this is a rhetorical analysis of Kaiser Permanente's Power to Change commercial. Kaiser Permanente sells health insurance. This commercial comes from their Thrive initiative. The goal of Thrive was to encourage viewers to become healthier versions of themselves and to work towards seeing unhealthy habits as conditions of the past. This commercial was made in the early 2000s.
Change, and the world changes with you. Kaiser Permanente. Thrive.
Just to provide a summary of each shot, I think it's important to do a summary because it helps you recognize how each shot is designed to send a specific message. So the first shot is of an Asian man sitting in a diner looking at a newspaper that shows the headline to viewers that says, "Remembering Obesity, a Look Back." The next scene is of an African American woman in a museum looking at a display of cigarettes. The third is of a young man approaching a vending machine that only serves apples. The fourth is of a man receiving a meal from a smiling woman from a place called Mini-Size Me. The fifth shot is of a tall African American man waving in two pretty girls from a long line for yoga night at the club. The sixth is of a Caucasian girl sitting on the steps of a library reading, and the library has an open 24-hour sign. The final scene is of hundreds of people biking on freeways. So what is the goal of the ad or commercial? Kaiser is using this commercial to advocate for good health, to push it to an extreme until a utopian society is formed by making bad habits, such as overeating, smoking, drinking, binging on junk food, and remaining ignorant, issues of the past. However, Kaiser is a health insurance company, so the underlying message is that people should remain healthy so that Kaiser does not have to pay money for insurance claims. If they do not have to pay out insurance claims due to people's ignorance or lack of good health, then they can remain financially healthy as a company. Appeal to pathos. This commercial uses pathos, or the appeal to emotion, by preying on people's insecurities. American culture privileges slim and fit individuals and tends to condemn smokers, people who drink, people who do not read, and full-figured or overweight individuals. It also preys on people's fears by showing cigarettes as a relic of the past. Non-smokers are afraid that all smokers are potential candidates for lung cancer, so seeing cigarettes in a museum indicates that they are now a concern of the past. This is also true of the fear of being overweight and dying of a heart attack. If there's no more obesity, then it is likely there are less heart attacks. There's also an appeal to vanity. People want to look and feel good, so offering a commercial where people seem happy and content living in a utopian world appeals to people's vanity. Appeal to ethos. Kaiser possesses its own ethos because they are a healthcare insurance company and so therefore knows something about what it means to be healthy. Kaiser tries to build credibility in this commercial by selecting people of various ethnicities to represent the ideal citizens in this utopian version of society and to show that no one needs to be left out. Logical appeals. The only voiceover in the commercial comes at the end when a woman announces, "Change," and the world changes with you. This indicates that one person changing can have a ripple effect that encourages others. This is quite often true because one person's success story with losing weight, quitting smoking, and eliminating alcohol can inspire others to change. The shots of the man reading the paper, the woman at the museum, and the woman sitting outside the library all advocate for forms of educating oneself. These are all appeals to logic. The man receiving a small bag of food from the mini-sized me place also suggests that smart people recognize the need for portion control. Color analysis. Most of the colors in the commercial are neutral, as a means to make everything look ordinary, as if this version of reality could be reality right now, today. The most vibrant colors in the ad are the apples within the vending machine and the two neon signs, one for the 24-hour open library and the other for yoga night. Subliminal analysis. So what are some of the underlying messages? This ad creates a utopian society as a means to encourage viewers to remain healthy. For those who are unhealthy, it suggests that they need to become healthy or they will become non-existent. The ad uses appeals to fear, vanity, and shame. Most people are afraid of dying, so it shows that two of the biggest killers of Americans are now cured: cancer and heart disease, presumably. It also appeals to people's need to be perfect as society defines it, thin and healthy. The ad seems to shame people who are smokers, who are overweight, and those who choose to eat unhealthy meals. Kaiser does all of this in an attempt to make it seem they want a better world for everyone, when in reality they simply want a healthier bottom line. So that is what you're doing with your commercial analysis. You're not just summarizing what the commercial says, you're analyzing how the producer of the ad targets viewers. Okay? Thanks for watching, and let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help.